out, Jay, you know what I'm saying?
For the Culture Podcast, episode 158. I got unreleased Michael Jackson, LL Cool J. I'll be right back.
Making me delirious, I'm curious. Next thing I know, here he was, enjoying the animal magnetism. She's too hot to touch, too cool for criticism. Each and every day's like a mini movie being filmed. Cause I'm the captain and her body's the helm. I'm shivering, quivering, I smile while I'm delivering gifts of love and passion. It's never been so intense and spiritual like incense. I rub up against the awe of a silence. Then I scream like a man out of his wits. Cause that's how serious effect is. Serious effect with a hit. Serious effect on. Serious effect with a hit. Serious effect on. Serious effect with a hit. Serious effect on. Serious effect with a hit. Serious, and I'm so damn glad about it. Same as you ever was.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, episode 158. Welcome back to the Culture Podcast. I appreciate all my listeners. I love y'all. It's going to be a shorter one. It's not a lot of important things. At least I feel like it's going to be shorter. And I'm going to start off with anniversaries like I always do, man. Let this fade out a little bit. This is from Dangerous 25th Anniversary Edition. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's called Serious Effect, if you didn't know already. And yeah, starting off with the anniversaries, like I said. The Game debuted with the documentary on the 17th in 2005. Jagged Edge released their album J.E. Heartbreak on the 17th in 2000. We sadly lost A$AP Yams on the 18th in 2015. DJ Quick's birthday was on the 18th, and he turned 54. We sadly lost Fredo Santana on the 19th in 2018. Drake released his Scary Hours EP, the very first one, on the 19th in 2018. Natalia Bryant turned 21, and Mac Miller would have turned 32 on the 19th. Questlove turned 53, and Joey Badass turned 29 on the 20th. Also on the 20th in 2015, Joey Badass released his debut album Before the Money, and Lil Wayne released his mixtape Sorry for the Wait too. Ice Spice released her Like EP on the 20th last year, 2023. Are We There Yet premiered on the 21st in 2005. Rhapsody turned 41, and Jam Master Jay would have been 59 on the 21st. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. Kobe dropped 81 points versus the Raptors on the 22nd in 2006. DJ Jazzy Jeff turned 59. Mr. Pav turned 42. Logic turned 34. And XXXTentacion would have been 26 on the 23rd. Rest in peace to him. The Chappelle Show debuted on the 22nd in 2003. I have that out of order. My fault. It came out on the 23rd in 2003. I wrote that down wrong. My bad, y'all. Klay Thompson dropped 37 points in a quarter on the 23rd in 2015. And today in 1995, Too Short released his 9th album, Cocktails. And those are your anniversaries. So, speaking of Ice Spice, because I mentioned her last EP, it looks like she's pushing that song. Now, I will say, like with most of Ice Spice music, it grows on you and it's funny now. It's like a meme, basically. But I still feel like as a song, specifically as a song, I don't know how it's going to work longer than this 10 seconds. Like the bitches be quick, but I'm quicker, bitches be thick, but I'm thicker part. That's bars or whatever. But I don't know how long or how good it's going to be outside of that clip. I don't know. Like, it's on TikTok. It's going crazy. It's doing its thing. But again, I will wait until the full record come out. But as of right now, it's just a meme and it's funny. Like when Bikini Bottom was a thing and then, you know, she capitalized on that. And I will say that sounded way better under a different beat because I did play that for y'all. But I don't know if this is going to be another one of those moments. But we're going to see. So, yeah. Also, Kanye gave us the release dates. It's multiple dates for Vultures. And like Kanye always does, we don't know if this is going to come out. He said Volume 1 of Vultures is going to be out on February 9th. Volume 2 will be March 8th. And Volume 3 will be April 5th. Sound like 3 different albums. I don't know if there's going to be like a few songs at a time or what. But it didn't say February 9th, 2024. So, you know, until I can press play on a platform that Kanye put it out on, it ain't out yet. But I will continue to update you the way he updates us. But he did put out a trailer. He's been posting a lot on Instagram and everything like that. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. And speaking of new albums, we're going to mention someone who has not put out an album at all yet. And I talked about this either last year or the year before. But it's been a long ass time. And we're talking about Normani. She was having an interview with Deadline. And she said this, quote, "I want this project to come out more than literally anybody. It's literally the best music that I've ever made. I know that once it comes out, you guys are going to be like, okay, the wait was definitely worth it." Now, this can be great music. Normani is a very talented artist. She has done amazing things in the group she's in. But I broke down for you guys how much music she's actually put out as a solo artist. It is a 6-song discography, I believe, 6 singles. And 2 of them have features, so 4 songs. You know? And it's like, this could be a great album, but I mean, like, after a certain point, what are people waiting for? It's not that we're waiting for it. We don't care anymore. But then when releases and it's good, we're going to care. But I don't think anyone's, like, actively waiting for Normani to drop anymore. We gave that up probably 2 years ago. Like, you dropped the song you dropped with, it was in 2019. It was popping. You're doing your thing. No album. A whole last year passed. You did the song where you sampled Aaliyah. Somehow somebody, I don't know if it was you saying you didn't sample Aaliyah. Somebody said you didn't. It was obvious. You did the dance and everything. I hope you didn't say that. I think someone just misquoted. Then, you know, you had Cardi on that song or whatever. And then, I mean, you dropped another one last year. But it's just been nothing but singles. And it's like, there's no sign of no album. It's just you always in everybody's music video but your own. you're talented. Every time you do something, it's great. But it's like, bro, just drop it, or we don't want to hear about it. I don't need a trailer for the trailer for the trailer for the trailer for the trailer of whatever you're gonna do. Just do it. Just do it. So, Normani, whenever your music comes out, we'll listen. But I don't think that niggas are waiting. If they are, that's just like waiting for Rihanna. We don't know when that shit happening, and at this point, it's either gonna come out or it ain't, and we don't care. That's just my opinion. There's no disrespect to her. It just ain't shit coming out yet, so you don't even have a discography to back it up like Rihanna does. You ain't put out nothing but singles. And this is over like a 6 year span. Like, you started all this in 2018, 2019, bro. Like, come on now. You dropping one song a year. You talking about an album? I will believe it when I see it. Yeah, but, you know, also speaking of new music that ain't coming out, or most likely not coming out, SZA and her long-awaited deluxe of SOS is going to be called Lana. You know, she dropped this months ago, talked about it. Oh, it's coming out in the fall. Oh, it's coming out soon. Oh, this, oh, that. And then in a Zane Lowe interview, she had this to say. I'm not going to quote it. You're going to hear it from her. And, yeah.
I did speak about it early.
You did speak about it?
You know what happened to me?
What?
I started wanting to, I felt different. And it's fucked up because this, astrologer lady told me, oh, when you release this album, you're not going to connect to any of it anymore and you'll feel different. So be careful. Don't tie anything else to it. Because, you're not going to connect to it anymore. And I was like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. When I tell you, I literally do not connect to my album at all anymore. I've talked about every relationship in the realm from that perspective. I'm not feeling that way anymore. I don't look at my relationships that way anymore. I want to be different in general. My nervous system is shot. My cortisol levels are shot. I want to be calm. I want to be calmed by sounds, by energy. I want to activate my parasympathetic nervous system, like how I feel when I listen to Cleo Soul. I want to feel like that.
Now, I'm not going to disrespect astrology people or whatever, but let me say this right now. If you let anyone, don't matter the background of that person, you have an art that you are proud of, that you want to do, and you let someone that believes whatever, whether it be astrology, whatever religion it is, it's not disrespect to those things. It's disrespect to people who try to tell you not to do something when you believe in something. Don't let someone get in your head or plant some seeds in your head and then you start thinking too much and then all of a sudden you're believing that and you're like, oh, I really, you internalized whatever the fuck that was. And now here we are, most likely not going to get the deluxe album. Now, she talked about don't leak my shit last week. At this point, bro, we ain't gonna get the album, so we might as well hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So do with that information what you will. Hopefully you release it. Hopefully TD's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Drop it. But we gonna see, man. It's just an annoying saga to me at this point with artists and the word soon and it's coming and it don't drop, or bro, stop, please. And Sis is an artist who's on the level where we're gonna actually be waiting because she got 2 classics. And this would probably be a 3rd one. We just ain't heard it yet. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, in other new music, I want to say shout out to Flo Milli. She has her first top 40 hit with Never Lose Me. And speaking of SZA again, she did post a couple of pictures where she looked like she was working on a remix of it. It's been a few remixes of the song. Bryson did a remix. Lil Yachty did a remix. There's a sped up version, slow down version or something. So maybe it's a SZA remix on the way. You never know. Just new music would be great, okay? Music would be great. That's just where I'm at with it. And 21 Savage, I talked about last week. It was great. He did an interview with Shannon Sharp. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I do know that he said that the whole American Dream thing, it's not actual film, it's a parody. Now, obviously, when that shit came out and the goofiness of it all, you could either figure it's going to be a parody for the album or it's going to be a parody film. No one was taking that shit serious. You weren't taking that shit serious. So I don't know why people thought it was going to be a real film. It's going to be a movie. But a film like this going to follow his life? And come on now. Let's be real, y'all. It's okay. I don't know what I said when I, reported it. But when I watched the actual video, because I hadn't watched it when I reported it. When I watched that video, I was like, come on now, nigga. Either this gonna be some clownery skits like this, just longer, or this is it. And clearly this was it. So, shout out to 21 Savage. Shit was funny, but I'm just like, I don't know who thought that was gonna be a real movie. Also, I want to talk about Apple Music real quick. They are going to pay up to 10% more in royalties to artists who put their music out in spatial audio. Now, for one, I don't know how spatial audio works as far as, putting a file out in spatial audio up to Apple Music and all that type of stuff. But I will say that based on my knowledge, I'm assuming that you're going to have to, for an artist, you're going to have to put it out in spatial audio on this platform, Dolby in another, and hi-fi in another. I don't know if these are all three different things or they're just called different things and they're the same file. But this is just more work for the artist to get money that they should have already been getting. Like, you're trying to bribe them into giving you higher quality shit for you to pay them more when they should be getting paid more in the first place. I don't like that, but I will say there's an opportunity to get paid, so take advantage of it, artists, and get your money. I don't know how it works, but if any of you knows how to do spatial audio, make sure you get that spatial audio done and get put on Apple Music. And whenever Spotify does do their hi-fi thing, because they've been talking about it for a year and a half, 2 years, upload in that quality, because higher quality equals better streams, and better streams equals more people listening. Yeah. To pivot away from music real quick, I want to talk about a couple people that are in jail. Well, kind of sort of related music in this case. YNF Lucci did plead guilty to his RICO charges, and he got 10 years. And in the other one, I'm not about to go over this for no 10 minutes. I don't care enough. The Brick Lady lied her ass off. Anybody who pandered and tried to talk shit about black men and tell them they was bullet bags, etc., etc. If you was a nigga on the internet talking shit about other niggas who had nothing to do with the situation, I need you to shut the fuck up or look in the mirror and see what kind of man you are. What kind of person you are if you had any stupid shit to say about this situation when no one had any full information on it. And yeah, that's really where I'm at. I don't condone violence against women in no way, shape, or form. If you hit somebody first in any capacity, you should fully expect to get hit back. Man, woman, child, whatever. And I'm not talking about child versus adult. I'm talking about if you were a kid and you hit another kid and you get hit back, you shouldn't be running around looking crazy. If you're a grown-ass man, you hit a grown-ass man, you shouldn't be running around looking crazy. If you're a woman and you smack anybody and they hit you back, you shouldn't be running around looking crazy. If someone is abusing you, that is a whole different situation, a whole different scenario, and you should move accordingly and get out of there as safely as possible, and or retaliate and beat the fuck out of them if that's possible, or find somebody who can do that, or get the police involved. Whatever you need to do to be safe, do that. But in this case, none of that shit applies, and yeah, this is what it is. So that's where I feel. That's where I feel about it. That's how I feel about it, and that's it. To pivot back into the music conversation, Beyonce's mother, Miss Tina Knowles, was on the internet, and she liked something alluding to Janet Jackson's ticket prices being too high because she did, announce a new tour with Ludacris. Now, everyone was calling her out for it, rightfully so. This has nothing to do with Beyonce, so I don't want everybody to feel like this is a Beyonce slander thing. She's one of the greatest two artists of all time, and the other one is Janet. So, Miss Tina came out and she said the following. I'm going to read it to you. She said, "I would never criticize another artist, let alone Janet Jackson, who is the queen of production. Now, not only did we see you like the shit because we know you liked it, you also decided to say she's the queen of production. Now, while that may be true, she's not only the queen of production, she's the queen of pop. She is the queen of R&B, like for black women. For her run has not been duplicated by anybody, including Beyonce. Her run has not been duplicated. Like, she's done things that Michael Jackson didn't do. The highest charting, the longest charting, not highest charting, the longest charting record by any Jackson sibling is That's the Way Love Goes. It's Janet's record. It ain't Michael Jackson's record. Michael Jackson, yes, is the greatest artist of all time, but the longest charting single, success, like shit was popping, it's Janet. So you need to put some respect on that. Now, with that being said, nothing about this is towards Beyonce. Tina Knowles has done things that are shadier. Like, yes, you love your child and you're supposed to ride for your child, blah, blah, blah. But like now, when you do shit like this, people come in at Beyonce, people talking shit about Beyonce, when it's completely unwarranted. Beyonce had nothing to do with this. Beyonce ain't online talking shit about other artists. The only time she's got online and talk shit about other artists when she said they ain't doing albums, and that was facts. So I need Tina Knowles to do better. And, Yeah, I don't know if she's part of Rock Nation, but, Rock Nation does need to get their shit together because this is what Megan had to say to everyone. She wasn't talking to me, but this is what she had to say.
I just want to kick this shit off by saying, fuck y'all. I ain't got to clear my name on a motherfucking thing. Every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass niggas get 24 hours of attention. I'm finna get this shit off my chest and lay it to rest. Let's go.
Apparently a song called Hiss is coming out on the 26th, which is, for y'all, tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be Friday, or for you guys listening, technically if you're in California, that'll be 9:00 tonight. This is her second song that she's a snake. We went from Cobra to Hiss now. I'm not going to give you the definition or history of snakes. We know what that is. And I'm also going to say there's only a certain amount of times that you're going to say, I don't got to explain myself, and then go on to explain yourself, or give a trailer about explaining yourself and then not explain yourself, or talk shit about somebody and then try to act like you didn't talk shit about somebody, or lie and do what you did on video and then say that didn't happen. This has nothing to do with the Tory situation, but this could apply to it because she could be talking shit about Party again. Who knows? But this is a cycle that everybody is continuously fed into. Well, not really because it ain't selling, but they fed into it on the internet, and it gets viral on the internet, and people are talking shit about whoever they think the target demographic is of what she's talking about on the internet. And then after a week and a half, it's either on the bubbling under the 100 chart in the 20th range, or it's at the bottom of the chart in the top 70, and then it falls off the next week. People saying in the comment section it's going to be another number one hit. All she do is write number one hits. The last number one hit she had was WAP. And before that, it was the remix with Beyonce. Both of those came out in 2020. It's 2024. I don't have nothing else to say, really. She's very talented. And if she stopped feeding into this bullshit of whatever the fuck she think this healing but not healing, fuck y'all. Like I said before, with a lot of artists that are out today, there's only so many times you could let somebody just look at you in your face and say, fuck y'all. That's what she did. I didn't say it. She said it. She said, first of all, I'm going to say, fuck y'all. Whether she talking to Tory Lanez, Party, or y'all niggas in her comment section, you don't know. Because she said, fuck y'all, so many times to so many different people. I don't understand the thought process of why you think this is going to work. The crisis shit didn't work when you dropped Good News. It went gold after a whole last year. It didn't work when you dropped, what was the album after that? Traumazine. That shit was not good. It got to gold, I believe, but the shit was not good. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a stack. If you take the beats away and put different beats on certain things, it sound cool or whatever, but it's like, let's be real. That shit wasn't good. The last time you was dropping bangers and you was dropping hits and shit, it's 2019 and early 2020. And then WAP was a hit because of all the controversy shit surrounding it that I talked about on another episode. Like, Megan, you could move past whatever the fuck you think you're moving past if you stop bringing the shit up or attaching yourself to it. Renee Rapp brought up Tory Lanez for no fucking reason, didn't say his name. That had nothing to do with nothing. Then that song didn't fucking chart good. Like, bro, what are we doing? Where's your publicist at? Are you even on Rock Nation anymore? Are they managing you anymore? Because you saying that you got to pay for everything yourself and da-da-da. I would think you'd stop doing this and just rap, bro. Like, just rap about, like, shit that isn't this. Because you can rap your ass off. You are very talented. Like, this is not a diss to your talent. You could do this shit if you really wanted to and probably make people forget. Making people forget is not shaking your ass. That ain't selling no records. That's not making back the money that you owe these labels. That ain't doing none of that. Okay? I need you to get in the studio and lock the fuck in. If you ain't gonna do that, I don't want to hear nothing. And fuck y'all and da-da-da. All that performative shit you doing, nobody cares. Even the people that say they do, they don't. Because if they did, you'd be charting. You'd have more listeners. There'd be a whole lot of other things. You wouldn't have to get on the internet and say fuck Spotify, or it don't matter about Spotify if you had your listeners really fucking with you like that. Okay? Yeah, just do better. We'll see how that shit sound when it come out on Friday or tonight, whenever y'all listen. I'm not going to listen right away because it ain't that serious to me. I don't care enough. But yeah, I'll have some type of answer for whatever the fuck gets put out. And yeah. So I do want to get into some other things. I'm going to switch over to a couple more topics. I'm going to get up out of here because it's not a lot that I have to say on this episode today. I'm not going to lie. Not a lot happened this week. I have been working on content for y'all myself. I have articles coming and I'm going to, for those of you who might not have read it already, the day of the Super Bowl, it's already on my website, but I'm going to re-release it, and, it'll be the same link and everything for y'all, but I'm going to do a big release for an article that I put out last year. I think it was early last year or the year before that, and I got a lot of stuff coming. So it will be an article dropping before the end of this month, guaranteed, and if not, it's going to be February 1st, and yeah, that's my content for y'all. I got a lot of playlists dropping next month. I did a few of them already, and hope y'all enjoying them. So my next topic is going to be this unreleased Big Boy verse on Pink Matter that didn't come out because of the labels. And I have no idea why the labels would have basically ruined a Outkast reunion on Frank Ocean's first album. But here's what Big Boy had to rap about on Pink Matter, and this just came out today. I seen it today, so I wanted to share it with y'all.
Doesn't matter if she wanna be with me, so it's cool. I make her call me BB King because I gave her the blues, but not on purpose though. She was the perfect hoe. It's this, when I come over, we would do the roses. Most beautifulest things on the bed of roses. It was the coldest when we hit the hardwood flow. We sipping yak, not mimosa. She's in my nigga lap, going ham like she's supposed to. And she can make it clap if I told her, or make her ass spread like the back of a cobra. Standing at attention like a soldier, a G.I. Joe man. See me, I go in. And she bitch nigga.
Yeah, that nigga goes up in her.
Like smoke through a chimney. Slow stroke cause she feeling me up in her. Nickel. Killing me softly. Rolled off, she wants some. Strong and black like a coffee. Get off, we act a donkey. I pin a tail to the mattress. I been a player. Make her go from classy to nasty. Nasty, 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 nasty. To sloosh.
Man was rapping his ass off, bro. And that's what he does. This is why I said, if you gonna put Andre up there, you gotta put Big Boy up there. Talent. They work together. All of their hits are together. Big Boy has done his separate stuff, and he's proven it again here on an unreleased verse. He can rap his ass off with the best of them, and you need to respect that. So shout out to Big Boy, and I forgot what labeled it, Frank Ocean Finesse, but fuck y'all niggas because y'all didn't let this get on the album. Let's switch over for music real quick one more time. I talked about on the last episode that Oakland and the Bay Area as a whole need to do better. And here we are with more news that Oakland is becoming a shithole. I'm from the Bay, so don't take that wrong. It just is what it is. They had this to say. Breaking news, In-N-Out has officially decided to close their first location ever in Oakland near the airport. This decision has been made due to the high crime activity and car break-ins. And here's the official statement. Media statement regarding number 193 Oakland. We have made the decision to close our In-N-Out Burger location in Oakland, California due to the ongoing issues with crime. Despite taking repeated steps to create safer conditions, our customers and associates are regularly victimized by car break-ins, property damage, theft, and armed robberies. Our last day of business in Oakland will be Sunday, March 24th, 2024. We are grateful for the local community, which has supported us for over 18 years, and we recognize that this closure negatively impacts our associates and their families. Additionally, this location remains a busy and profitable one for the company, but our top priority must be the safety and well-being of our customers and associates. We cannot ask them to visit or work in an unsafe environment. All affected associates will have the opportunity to transfer to a nearby In-N-Out location or alternatively receive a severance package. In-N-Out Burger has a history of supporting the Oakland community through charitable giving that predates the opening of our location there. Although we will no longer do business there, we will continue to support local charitable organizations in Oakland through our In-N-Out Burger Foundation and Slave to Nothing Foundation. That is a wild name for a foundation, not going to lie to you. But that is from Denny Warnick, the Chief Operating Officer, so the COO of In-N-Out. Now, I hate that they have to close their first Oakland location ever, and it makes sense because bipping and robbing and all that shit. Like when Keith Lee said he was coming out here and niggas was on Twitter talking about some, we got to not bip him, don't do it, don't do it. That's not, like, yeah, it's funny because you're from here and you think the shit funny and it's, it's funny to a certain extent. But this shit is so bad that, like, real companies have been leaving San Francisco, Oakland, and just the main part of the Bay Area, bro. Like, that shit's sad. Walking down San Francisco streets, where the big luxury companies and shit be at, it don't look like it's supposed to really be there because it's blocked up, boarded, because niggas be breaking in. It can't just be the city. You know what I mean? And Oakland used to be like that too. They had a lot of shit. And now it's just crime everywhere. It's like, yeah, Oakland was never like the safest place on the planet or anything like that. But damn, it wasn't this bad. It just gets worse every year. It just gets worse. And I hate that we sit here and talk about it and laugh and kiki or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a real problem. And Americans in the Bay Area, I should say, we got to do better. We got to do better. And I'm not someone who commits crime or anything like that. I'm just talking about the Bay Area in general. We got to hold people accountable. People need to stop doing this shit in general. I'm not somebody who's for cops or anything like that. So I'm not finna sit here and act like, oh, more cops is going to fix the problem. But y'all need to stop, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, damn, this shit gets ridiculous. People can't do nothing without some crime. Oakland had a Cane's open or something like that. I think it was a Cane's. It was the first one in Oakland that I had heard about. That shit was open for maybe a month. And they had to go straight to drive-through because niggas was getting their car broken into. They walk in for 5 minutes and they shit be on bricks or something. Like, damn. What are we doing, bro? Like, come on now. Like, that's some Looney Tunes shit. Y'all need to get y'all shit together. Y'all, like, I know it's hard to live out here and everything like that, but robbing each other and doing this type of shit is not the way that people gonna get out, because it ain't helping nobody. You just got to keep continuing the cycle. So please, 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 please do better. I hate it, bro. I really do. Now, the last topic I'm going to talk about is going to be black shows that got canceled. Now, it was a lot of them. So, here we go. Rap Shit got canceled on HBO Max. Blind Spotting and Run the World got canceled on Stars. Swagger and Truth Be Told got canceled on Apple TV. Southside and a Black Lady Sketch Show got canceled on Max. Z-Way, I think it's how it's pronounced, got canceled on Showtime. The Games reboot got canceled on Paramount Plus. Kendrick got canceled on FX. The Wonder Year reboot got canceled on ABC. Grand Crew got canceled on NBC. Riches got canceled on Prime. Saturdays was canceled on Disney Channel. And I hate that for my boy Jermaine. And yeah, this is ridiculous. So I will say that I hate that how a lot of black shows today, none of the ones I named really, but some black shows today, like Blackish, but we talked about that nigga who make them shows, are more so predicated on trying to show people that we're black versus just black people doing regular activities or doing regular things. Most of the shows on there, a lot of the shows on there were about just regular black people things. So I'm not talking about those. With that being said, when we have shows that are just black people doing regular things that ain't got nothing to do with no trauma like that, it's regular stories that we can relate to, stories that we appreciate, blah, 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 they get canceled. And these companies keep canceling shit. Issa Rae made Rap Shit. She is very, very successful. We had Insecure going crazy for years. She had another show and it gets canceled. While I know that's not on the same success level as Insecure, someone with Issa Rae's resume or Issa Rae's respect level in the industry that I believe that she does have, because she wouldn't have got the show in the first place, she needs to be respected enough for the show to last. You know what I mean? Or she need to have her own network or something. Like, we got to do something. Or they got to do something. They're the ones with all the money to where they could do those types of things. BET is not going to save you. We know that. Because if it was, it would have saved you when they got acquired. Or at least I think they got acquired. I don't know if that actually went through. But again, based on that information I don't even have, BET ain't going to save you. These companies don't give a fuck. They'll cancel you in a heartbeat. And also they like canceling shows because they don't want to pay niggas because of the strike and all that stuff happened. I think that's part of why Saturdays got canceled. And a lot of companies don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it's not okay, because black artists deserve to have their stories told. And when I say artists, I'm just talking about entertainers in general. And it's sad that we have to go through this or see this as black consumers because we like these shows. And yeah, people are like, oh, you didn't watch it. How do you know that? These companies don't even put out their metrics like that unless they breaking a record that they not going to pay niggas for. So we don't know. Clearly, based on the outrage of Rap Shit getting canceled, people were watching it. Okay? Black women support the fuck out of Issa Rae. Black men support Issa Rae. It was being watched. All right? So I want to give a shout out to all those shows, especially Rap Shit, because that show was actually pretty funny. It was good. It had great stories, you know. And I hate that we have to have these shows canceled. Hopefully some get picked up somewhere. And we have the Vince Staples show on Netflix coming, but it's like, damn, everything else fucking gone. And then we have Abbott Elementary, but everything else gone. So I want people to definitely start not only paying attention and enjoying the shows that we have while they're here, but if you're able to download anything or get things to where you can keep them, do that, because you don't know where these shows are going to be at when they get canceled. That shit either it's going to sit on the platform and not be watchable anymore, or be watchable there and that's it, or it's not going to be watchable anymore at all. They'll take it down. And some shows get taken down. I'm not saying these will, but damn, bro, you got to pay attention and do what you got to do to be able to have some type of entertainment. And yeah, do with that information what you will. And yeah, I don't have a lot this week. I hope that wasn't a lot. I don't know if I've been rambling, but yeah, I appreciate all my listeners, man. I'm going to try to get y'all this content this week. I've been doing a lot of vinyl stuff. I got some new ones I just bought, and I'll be showing those off. I got a new thing I do every Sunday, so if you want to tap in on Instagram at ML3 for the Culture, you'll see me posting every day. But on Sunday, I got a new vinyl for you every week, or a new song on a vinyl for you every week. And I hope that you guys enjoy everything that I put out for you this year. Again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as I always say, black people, stay together.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci Hippo, take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about her nails, I'm finna nail her ass at home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Maze, I made her tell me what she want. Wow, she on a power trip again. I know pussy power got me buying shit again. Friends ain't jacking me, you must be lying to your friends. They know I'm a beast, I wake the giants up again. Shining once again, ran it up, I told her mama slide in my DMs. Now I'm right back in, locked in. Shawty got that dress on, so the block is hot again. Think so when I hit it, sound like Flocka ad-libs. Got her ass again, then she got it tripping off another yet again. Got a nigga feeling like a sucker yet again. Close on my emotion, then I rush and let her in. Hurry up and let her in. I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci Hippo, take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about her nails, I'm finna nail her ass at home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Maze, I made her tell me what she want. I'm already knowing. She spoiled as a motherfucker.
Whatever she want, take her on a yacht to the wherever she want. Take a 50 clip and blowing shit it wrong. She done lost her attitude, she long away from